Hi guys, in this video I will show you how to achieve detailed render using geometry that do not have UV at all. And I'm not talking about using PTEX, I'm talking about using a compositing workflow with Substance Designer. Here, let me show you the result that I am about to take you to do. And here, that's the first one, and another one. I just have to swap the input at the beginning of my flow when I'm done with establishing my flow. This model is iScout. I mean, I call it iScout, and I did plug a little Apple logo in there, but actually the model does not have an Apple logo on it, and it's just called Scout. The model has been modeled by Jeff Meckley, and he sent it to me. And it's Jeff is a dude that is about to do some miniature 3D printed, and he will have a Kickstarter coming out soon. I will suggest that you check it, and I might be doing some rendering for him. But anyway, the brief was to do a nice rendering with his geometry, knowing that his geometry is very high-res in ZBrush, and it's all dynamic, and there is no UV, and I don't have time to do UV, I don't have the patience neither to do multi-subtool and yada yada yada. That's why I did go deep into the trick box and try to get a decent render that will give us an idea about what we could achieve with this model without spending too much time on the UV. Obviously later when we do the final render we will be going in and do proper UV, but for now that's the result that I will be getting. To do that, I will then go in redshift and render a couple of passes, simple stuff. Let me show them to you. I scout here, those are the pass I did create: front matte, front normal, front dirt, front mask, front metal, and that should be okay, and front. Okay, those are the pass, and as you can hear, that's my cat, and he's about to walk on my cube. No, he's not. Okay, what I did render the dirt pass, the front metal, which is what is under the paint. I want for some, you know, like the nice iPhone back of the front cover, gray, metallic gray. Then a wall normal, depth pass, which I use later to do the depth of field, and AO. So when I'm done with all that stuff, I composite them in a certain way using Substance Designer workflow to achieve those results. Why I don't do it in After Effects or in Fusion is just though because I don't have access in those software to the power of Designer, which allow me to generate very nice mask in real time, and I can move a slider and I get more scratch depending on where the edges of my model are. Another aspect of what I'm doing, contrary, I don't know if you saw my Iron Man video where I'm showing it how to do it with a cell shader look. In this case, I really want the metal, the scratch to not only follow the model, but also get the curvature and the response to the lighting. And that's actually why I am doing a multi-pass render workflow where I get this one, and then lay them on top of each other. So now if you are ready, and if you're still interested, I would suggest we move into Substance Designer. Last one is that I will not be, that's a cat, I will not be cutting my video. I just record straight up as if you were sitting close to me, and what happened. We will see if we manage to do it again. Okay, then let's start. Obviously we will be starting with something like that, right? That's one of my rendering out of redshift, and ideal wise we will end up with something looking like that, where I have all my layer for the scratch and the dirt. So you will tell me like, oh, this is super complicated, so many nodes, I don't understand what's going on. And I'm like, nah, come on, it's easy. Let's start from scratch. Let's select those one and kill them all. Whee! They are gone. Here and here again. So we kill everything. Let's look what we will use. We will use first, this one is for anything that is under the nice paint coating. That will be the bare metal. Then we have our normal. Then we have some mask, an ambient occlusion pass. What is this one? This one is a mask. Then we have our dirt layer, and we have our original render. Right? You will see that's super simple. There's nothing complicated. Katsa, go away. Givek, Geh weg, du! Niemand mag dich! Tss, geh weg! So, sorry, cat just jumped on my desk and is roaming around. Anyway, let's move. Sorry, the cat is distracting me. Verdammt nochmal, geh doch weg, du! Niemand mag dich, ich kenne deine Mutter, geh weg. Sorry. Again, as I always do, I don't cut my video. You take what you get, you don't get upset. Let's move back. First, we will start with the blend, right? We need a material. Let's go BRDF. Material blend. That will be a good one. That's a node that we'll be using. Then we will be using a mask, color to mask, right? I will put them here. Then we will be using a couple of blend. Let's put them here just in case. I just want you to see the node that we'll be using. What else will we be using? We'll be using some dirt. Yeah, dirt is always nice to have. Then we will be using some metal. Where is this one? Edge metal. Edge wear metal. This one is nice. Then we will be using a curvature. So far so good. I don't think we need more than that. As I promised you at the beginning of this video, very simple. Don't freak out if the cat is jumping on the desk again, because I will not cut the video and I will just move forward with it. Okay. First, let's duplicate this one. Just make sure we keep them up there to be able to grab them. We know that we want to have the pure rendering first here. And then on top of that, we want to have this one, which is the metal, right? Again, I'm using it in a way that is not supposed to be, but I don't care. It's working for me. So, next. I have to think a little bit because I've been mostly using Substance Painter over the last few months. Not much designer for me lately, but it's fairly easy and it's hard to forget about it. So, next we need a mask. Or what do we need? Before we need a mask, we need a curvature map. That's why we'll be generating a curvature map here. We grab this one, you see, curvature, and we'll move it here, and we will generate a curvature map out of that. Is it perfect? No. Does that work? Yes. Am I happy with the result? You bet your ass I am. That's why I don't care if people come back and be like, oh, it's not the way it's supposed to be used. At the same time, I don't even have, how do you call that? I don't even have the pretension to have invented this workflow, right? This workflow is just something I come out based on whatever I've done before, like compositing. If you have done compositing before in After Effects or Fusion, then you will understand that what I'm doing is totally not out of the ordinary. So let's grab the curvature here, let's grab the ambient occlusion here, and let's see what we get. Yep, as you can see, I'm getting some nice scratch everywhere, which is fine. I don't care much about the gun for now. I will just concentrate on the robot, and we will move a little bit of grunge. See what? No, smaller. Wear contrast a little bit more, a little bit less actually, and wear level higher. Ambient occlusion masking is stronger. I think it is nice here, right? The idea is that I could also plug whatever I want as a material here at the bottom and have my scratch created in Designer. The problem is why I don't do that is using a render give me the assurance that whatever I plug also have a nice curvature feeling and everything from the original model, right? Let's go here a little bit more, and then let's wear, not exaggerated here. It's quite nice. So next is to do it on the gun. To do that, I duplicate this one. This one will be at the bottom, and actually now we will do the gun somewhere else. We'll do the gun here and we will combine them later. So to do the gun, we duplicate this one, and we tell him we need a mask. Meaning I will grab my mask from here, Let's grab color to mask, duplicate it because I want to keep it, bring it here, and here, and as a color input we will use the blue channel or the blue color. You pick, I could grab the color bigger, but you see it's working this way. I could also do that, and come here and be, I want to pick blue. So it's just because I'm very accurate. Blue. Now if I look at my mask, that's what I get. Right? Then this one I will drop a mask, and if everything goes well, you can see that we get the scratch only on the gun. So let's give it more contrast. Occlusion here, curvature weight a little bit less, and then maybe wear level a little bit less. So yeah, I can live with that. Well, I will drop this one here, and again I grab this one, which is the base renderer, drop it here, then drop this one, which is the bare metal, and drop it here. So now if I double click here, what do I get? Perfect, I get the scratch only on the gun. Now let's play a little bit with it and see if we can get a better look. I don't know if we can. Let me bring that in. As I can see, as I change my value, I get a different look. So something is wrong here with my mask. Let's see what happened. Mask range a little bit more. Perfect. You can see I did grab the blue, but for some reason it did not grab the front. If I extend the range, I get what I need. So now that I have the gun and that I have here the scratch on the robot, here the scratch only on the gun with the look that I want, but I'm not too happy about that. That's why we will use a custom grunge and grab here a grunge map. Let's grab this one and drop it. See, it's just a custom grunge that I am dropping here, and what does that give me is the assurance that the look of the scratch on the gun is different than anywhere else. So grunge scale, let's make it smaller. Not changing much. Let's take the grunge down a little, which was nice wear contrast, and see what does that look like. Yeah, I'm not sure if I like it or not. Let's see if we can do something else here. That grunge, drop it here. Yes, this one is better. So I have my grunge, I have my wear on the robot. Now what I will be doing is basically duplicate this one, bring this one on top, this one on no, this one on bottom, this one on top, and I will use my mask here, and I should be getting exactly what I wanted from here. As you can see, the gun here is not changing here, but the robot is getting the proper scratch. So far the good, right? I mean, we are using only 2 blend, actually 3 blend and 1 mask. So what will be the next step? The next step is fairly simple, is to add the layer of dirt. So duplicate this one. I could also grab it from the top, but I don't care. Then drop this one at the bottom, then come here, grab the dirt. It must be this one if I'm not mistaken. No, it's not this one. This one is ID, this one is the dirt. Duplicate up here, grab and drop it on top. Then what do I need? I need here dirt. We need only one dirt. There's no need to duplicate it. Let's bring it down. Then we will need the curvature. Oops, sorry. The curvature go into the curvature, the ambient occlusion go into the ambient occlusion. As you can see, I will almost say it's boring, right? There's no deep secret in what I'm doing. It's just walking, it's just playing with some idea, and come out, it's work. Yes, you could do compositing in any other compositing software, but you will not have access to those nodes that allow you to do those nice masks in real time. So let's plot the dirt here and see what do we get. And obviously we get way too strong dirt. That's what will be coming here. Dirt level, we'll take it down. Here's something. Let's see. Yeah, that's kind of working. Then the garage amount will be higher. The dirt level will be a little bit lower. Something like that. And it is working. Let's make it darker. So the next step is to do another duplicate. Then this one come back on the bottom. Then maybe, you know what, let's see if we can do dust. Do we have something with dust? Yes, we have a dust. The dust require ambient occlusion and wall space normal, which is great because that's exactly what I got out of redshift, right? And ambient occlusion, grab from here, and then let's see, we will drop this one in there. Let's grab this mask down here, and then at node let's get uniform color just for intent and purpose of the demonstration. We will make it green, then double click here, and as you can see I get a nice dirt going around. Sorry, I mean dust, right? We want to make it dusty. So noise opacity here. I even get it on the ground. That's why I have an ID mask that I can use and just put the dust on the robot. And here, let's change the color to the dust to something darker. Maybe some brownish, grayish, I don't know. Here, what about that? And done. So I guess we are about 15 minutes, and as you can see, it was very simple. Obviously, when you're done with that, you take it into Photoshop, do some touch up, do some manipulation again, and you get a decent render with no UV. And I think that's where the magic is, the fact that I can do a look dev with no UV. Obviously, it's not the way I will do my final render, right? It's just to get my client an idea about what we could do with this model, how they could look. That's pretty much it. Well, I hope you did have as much fun watching this video that I did have making it. And before I say goodbye, let me remember you that video was free, completely free. I don't put them on Gumroad because I don't feel like doing it. If you have the feeling you did learn something or it was worth something to you, please by all means pay it forward. As I always mention in my video, like if you see a homeless person on the street, buy them a sandwich. Not toast them $1, just like buy them a sandwich, give them a sandwich, give them the feeling that someone cares for them, or whatever you want to do. Make someone feel nice tomorrow. Another way to make me feel nice actually is if you go to the GNOME workshop and check under my name, and you have a bunch of videos that I did produce over time. You can either buy them, you can also watch them if you answer this question. More people watch my video a little bit more money do I get. It's not that much, but it's quite nice. Here's my latest one in Substance Painter. There is a trailer somewhere, you can go and check it. Here's a sample clip, just in case you like it. Can go further, it's interesting, blah 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 blah. I'm talking, showing what I'm doing with it, and then I'm moving forward, and yeah, anyway, let's turn that off. It's making me crazy. I really hope you did have some fun. Obviously, if you don't want to watch my video, if you want to send me money, why not? I mean, feel free. I have a PayPal account, and it's my email address, the one you will find out. It's xtrm3d@gmail.com, just in case you want to send me a little something. Oh, a last one. Since I did record this video with no interruption, and at some point the cat was jumping on my desk. Here's a picture of the cat, because everyone is asking, what does the cat look like? What type of cat do you have? That's my cat. Yeah, always jumping on the desk. Anyway, stay tuned. I might have more video on my channel soon, probably more into Substance Designer and Substance Painter, but who knows, I might be doing a redshift video soon to show my rendering workflow. See you next time.